these aren't natural positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to feel natural, like you're in the center. Nice external rotation. Relax from here all the way down. Core on. Good. Stand up. Elbows up. Rotate. Punch. You started doing that. Elbows all the way up before you start your external rotation. Nice and relaxed. Slow. Stand up. Elbows up. Rotate. There we go. Much better. Good. Relax. Now work into take your pulling base, your receiving base, start somewhere in between there. Work the same drill, stand up, elbows up. As you externally rotate, time your hands and your squat so that the hands and hips are working together to produce stability. Okay? But you've got to stay braced here, and then you've got to figure this out. I would do a lot of seated drills. So sit on the end of the bench, put the bar in the hip, just sit here and just feel, because this is way over right now. From your traps, everything just seated here. Feel your turnover.
Snatch from chair. It's good.
Honestly, that turnover is like, right now it's like this. Instead of just being able to be free. And you, with this limited external rotation and your early punch, is forcing you to push your head through, and you're not bracing properly from the core, this gap to the traps. There's got to be a whole other level of understanding of the tension. That's what I said early on. The tension is the deepest rabbit. It's the nuance that everybody's like, especially like high performers that want to do everything perfect. Tension is very hard to understand.
So Josh has got too much tension in points and too little in others.
Not enough core pressurization, not enough stability, too much rigidity through the arms, and then just not a good enough application of tension through the lats. So understanding that, and then learning to retract properly and stack properly. That is going to help you more than anything in both the jerk and the snap. I want you to externally rotate now and punch, and then I want you to externally rotate and punch down into your squat. And keep everything slow. We call this non-ballistic. Bend the knees, shoulders over the bar, externally rotate, relax the arms, shake his arms. The core is pressurized. Stand up, elbows up, rotate, and punch. Good. Do that again. But now we're coming down into a squat. So time your hands and your hips. Finish your external rotation. Good. Do it again. So you continue to bring the elbows all the way up. Freed up the traps. And the hands all the way down, all the way up to the trap. Okay, good. Feel the timing. Stand up, elbows up, rotate, punch down. There you go. That's nice.
So is the idea that when he's turning over, he doesn't want the elbows to drop and then press? He's just trying to keep them always going up?
We never want the elbows to drop. We want the elbows to be in line with the shoulders, rotate, and then punch, especially when we're working at sub-maximal weights. If we're at maximum weights, there's going to be some nuances there, but this stuff should be fluid, it should be smooth, and you should have an appreciation and understanding of the arm mechanics. Right?
And so obviously, like it's tough to do all this during a weighted exercise, but how do you like connect the two between drilling on the bar and then like translating it? Do you have exercises or just cueing, or is it?
So what I like to do is bring you into a full range, non-ballistic understanding first, so you can practice full range stuff. Snatch from the high hang. We continue working that down. Continue to promote that understanding at slow speeds. And then once we start to dial up the speed, we simplify the movement again. So start back up from like a high hang. So simplify the movement and add speed, because that's like a very well-known principle of neuroscience. Is the faster a movement becomes, the less precise it is. So start slow, add complexity. Then as you dial up the speed, reduce the complexity, and then build back up into your full range. Does that make sense?
one of those things, kind of like you mentioned earlier. You don't know what you don't know. So hearing this, it makes sense, but I just couldn't connect it.
Yeah.
Because I know I have these problems, but I don't know.
That's the thing as
where
well.
they
Like
stem from.
I've said to Josh, he sends me videos every day, and I've always said to him, it's like something about your arms that isn't right, but like I don't know what it is. I couldn't quite work out what it was.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like and people tell you like, oh, this is wrong, but it's like, okay, well, give me a path.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give me a path to success. Show me how to fix it. Because it's not enough just to point out a flaw. It's like, okay, so now how do I overcome a flaw? How do I improve?
Yeah.
But this type of stuff is, once you understand it, truly, like, it's going to unlock a whole nother layer of movement for you, and then that's the beauty of the sport. It's like,
Right.
Yeah.
then you're going to see other people struggling with your problem.
Yeah. Well, I can already tell. Like, just thinking of people who perform the move, I can see it perfectly.
Yeah. You can see, and how much longer does that feel on top now?
Yeah, it feels great. Like, I just feel like I could never get a long pull.
Right.
Like, that's kind of what.
Well, maybe this will help you because like Josh like snatched. What did you snatch? Like 27 off blocks or something.
Yeah.
But power snatch like maybe 100 on a very good day.
Power snatch is
like just doesn't pull. Like doesn't continue pulling. This might actually just transform that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That'd be really nice.
Do a couple more.
Did you work up and then?
I did 3 singles at 105.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't just tell him what he's doing wrong from the bar. You know.
Yeah.
At 85%, I can start to see airs manifest. Core pressure on. Good. Slight external rotation. Now hinge at the hip and come down to the knee for me. Get your shins vertical. Get your shins vertical. Bring your shoulders and advance the bar. And there. Good. Now, don't just hip hinge. Use your legs at the same time. From all the way up. Don't. So as you shift into that position, that's like a real forward play on the foot.
Yeah.
What you want to do from this position now is just stand up into it when we're doing the non-ballistic stuff. Keep pushing with the legs and stand all the way up into it.
Okay.
You don't need to isolate the power position from there, especially when we're doing non-ballistic stuff. So keep your chest coming up and keep your legs pushing down. Nice and relaxed arms. Now slow. Chest up, legs down. Go. Good. Good. All the way down. At the extension of the elbows, you should be all the way into your squat.
Okay.
So use your hands to drive your hips down. Feel the connectivity. Core is on, arms are relaxed, foot pressure is correct. Legs as you pull your chest up. Stand up, elbows up, rotate and punch. Good.
Nice.
Good. One more time like that. So you don't need to think about like use the lats to sweep in because all you're doing is pulling your chest while you push with the legs, and that'll bring the bar back into you. Relax the arms, nice and calm. Chest up, elbows up, rotate and good. Good. And so you can continue to like work those positions at this speed to really ingrain tension, to really ingrain like the arm mechanics, to really ingrain all of the timing of hands and hips.
Right.
But this is the type of stuff like this is, I can't tell you how often like whether it's Jake or Wes, like this is the type of like deliberate practice that you have to engage in if you're going to improve.
Okay. So is it just like every snatch session, just this drill for like 5 minutes to warm up?
Maybe it's 5 minutes to warm up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 10. Maybe on a Saturday it's 50 attempts like that with 40 kilos or 50 kilos.
Okay.
Right? It's until you are satisfied with the way the movement feels. Right? You don't need to stop. You don't have to put. This is not incredibly taxing on your body.
Right.
This is the deliberate practice that's going to really manifest itself later on in these max out Fridays.
Yeah.
Certainly in the start, you've got to bring your hips up a little bit, and you've got to bring your shins forward into the bar a little more. You've got to be a little more compact in that start position, not with your setup here, but with your setup here, like pushing everything forward into the bar so that you can push with the legs and what Piros calls clear the road. Get those shins vertical, and it's got to be vertical all the way up until mid-thigh for some of your levers. And then that's going to be a shorter transition into your power position. But you're never going to have to do like this.
Yeah.
That's never, because the second that happens, your weight goes forward, your shoulders go back.
Yeah.
There's never a moment in the lift where the power position actually exists.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a transitory property. What happens with guys like you, it's like you're searching for your power position where you're waiting to pull the trigger, and it's like you decelerate the bar in the process as the bar comes above the knee, and it's like, and then you have to reaccelerate it, and that's where you lose all your tension and all your good tempo.
Yeah.
And then when those things are gone, timing is totally fucked. You got to be the transition, like your snatch pulls should feel like this.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing like a drill that I saw Pyrrhus actually do here with your guys, where he just comes up and then comes down. So I was doing that, and I was like way over the bar. And I'm like, this is not correct, but maybe it was.
You know, so if you are precise in your language, like the transition for you is going to occur somewhere around mid thigh. But unless your shins are vertical and your chest is continue to rise through this component, you're done for.
All right.
You have to have a long pull here.
Yeah.
And that'll take out that stupid pause or that stupid hitch. This is my all-time favorite example of which everybody's seen this video, but if you study what is actually happening here, it's profoundly important. Americans need to incorporate more.
Yeah, this is the
Look at the tension in the traps.
Yeah.
There's none, and he's not an active shrug.
Yeah.
That's with 220, right?
Yeah.
He's just using the legs to stand up into it. That's what you ought to feel.
Okay.
And all else being equal, like your proportions aren't that different than Lasha's really.
Yeah.
He's just a super version of you.
Yeah.
Right? But study this video and feel that movement, because it'll give you the tension.
Yeah.
Ilya says it all the time, like snatch is for the back.
Yeah.
You know, it's for the legs. But this is where your back comes into play right here.
Yeah.
This down here,
Not that much.
no good.
Yeah.
Especially with your levers.
Interesting.
Stay over,
It's
Josh.
just automatically, the second that the pressure on your foot moves into the MTP, you're done.
Yeah.
And your weight, I can see, it's wanting to shift forward all the time. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah, before I came up here, I had like really bad hip pain from the bar.
Yeah, of course, coming in low. And
Damn, that sucks.
so all legs. Your foot pressure is still back over the ankle or just in front of the ankle, and it transitions from here all the way just dead center.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's
that's crazy.
your sequence of extension is all governed by foot pressure.
Yeah. Damn it,
How
Josh.
many moments did you have where you the way you thought about technique was just not flipped on its head, because we all know like ideally the positions, but I mean like this is
Your understanding, like this this is what's amazing about the sport. It's an onion, right? You just keep peeling back layers, and the simplicity of the sport is amazing, but the nuance of the sport is like, that's where all of the gold is.
Right.
That's where the stuff that really is like, the profundity is in all of the nuances.
I guess that's when people talk about athletes, they say like, yeah, he's doing 30, but he's good for 60. I guess I never was really able to connect how you could think about that.
Exactly.
But if like you're saying this, like, that puts 20 kilos on or whatever it may be, like, it's a big deal.
Go back and read Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah.
Read the Book of Five Rings again, and then you'll get something else out of it.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
I get it. To learn one thing is to learn 10,000. Like you get the idea that, there's so much more depth to these movements.
Right.